Are we getting closer to the end of cash? Let's talk about it on today's session.
You probably didn't see this coming. First it was toilet paper and hand sanitizer, then yeast and flour. Now it's coins, as in quarters, nickels, dimes, and pennies that are in short supply. CBS's Michael George has more.
Can you spare some change? Some consumers are noticing a coin shortage. The Federal Reserve calls it a dramatic deceleration of coin circulation, all because of an adjustment in our patterns and payments since COVID-19. Some businesses, if they're open, might not accept currency in the first place or have adequate coins to make change. The Federal Reserve told Americans last month it would have to ration the distribution of coins, putting limits on just how much coin banks would be given. Those banks, in turn, are supplying fewer currency to the gas station and the corner store. Stores like that account for about 165 million transactions a day.
Right now, cash is a problem.
Right now, the nation's pennies and other coins are in short supply. Some retailers have even posted signs asking for exact change only. Look at that. We found these at a Home Depot in Marlboro and a Big Y in Norwood. The Federal Reserve blames the coin disruption on the pandemic.
Of Americans do not have access to banking or credit cards. That adds up to 9 million households that operate with cash only.
When a business says we will not be accepting cash here, it also is saying we will not be accepting people who don't have smartphones here or can't afford them, and people who don't have bank accounts here. You need a line of credit. You need some technology to be able to live in a cashless society, and that leaves out a large portion of our population.
So who benefits when we go cashless?
Certainly the credit card companies, the debit card companies, the banks, they absolutely benefit. Remember, every time we swipe, they get a piece of the action, somewhere in the neighborhood of 1% for them.
Are you prepared to go cashless? Blessed is he who reads and those who hear the words of this prophecy and keep those things which are written in it, for the time is near. Revelation 1:3. A blessing is released on those who will read and adhere to the words written in the book of Revelation. If you receive a blessing because you read the book, why wouldn't you? Let's read this passage from Revelation 13:11 through 18. Then I saw another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb and spoke like a dragon. And he exercises all the authority of the first beast in his presence, and causes the earth and those who dwell in it to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. He performs great signs, so that he even makes fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And he deceives those who dwell on the earth by those signs which he was granted to do in the sight of the beast, telling those who dwell on the earth to make an image to the beast who was wounded by the sword and lived. He was granted power to give breath to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast to be killed. He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, and that no one may buy or sell except one who has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666. How many of your family members know what's written in this book? Maybe they're ignoring all of the signs because they don't know that the Bible forewarned us about what would happen in the last days. You owe it to them to at least warn them about the disasters that are coming and the mark of the beast. Once they accept that mark, they will not be able to accept salvation. Their fate will be sealed. So stop trying to tiptoe around people and tell them the truth so that they can be saved. Also, think about what a cashless society will mean. If the powers that be decide to close or freeze your account because you refuse to take that mark, you will not be able to buy or sell anything. This race to a cashless society is bringing us closer to the total control of the beast system. So I encourage you to share this message. People need to know the truth. They need to repent and get their lives in order because time is short. I also ask that you hit like and share, and please subscribe to this channel and help us share the truth. Shalom, everyone.